let me start off by saying my laptop decided to be stupid again. So it didn't say the video that I recorded from my laptop. So I got this footage from Instagram Live. And that's when towards the end, the video got out of hand. Cause I let some people that was touring the campus in. I could talk to them about my podcast, talk to them about college and whatnot. But the project MC decided otherwise. He's kind of took over. So the end of the video is going to be kind of unorganized, but it is what it is. Y'all still getting an episode. We take no days off over here.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Bowie State Sports Talk. I am your host, Jalen Sims, and today we got a pretty short episode. Not much happened, but I'm still here, man. I never call out on any days. I'm always here. But with that being said, let's start right off by congratulating Akira Pullins, as she was named the CIAA Pitcher of the Week. She only gave up 3 hits. She only gave up 3 runs, all of them earned on 8 hits. And she allowed no walks and struck out 1. Elisa Ross was named CIAA Rookie of the Week as well. So congratulations to both of them. And well deserved, as you all can tell. The Bulldogs are now a record 28-11. Which fun fact of the day, by record, what do I mean? 28 wins is their most wins in the season. And they still got a few more games left to play. Their previous side was 26 in 2009. And by the way, that year, they won a championship. So, hey, do what you want with that information. Do what you want with that information. I'm just saying. But all streaks must come to an end. The Bulldogs were on a 12-game win streak last time I was on air, but that came to an end as they lost against Millersville on Wednesday. The first game was a close game until the bottom of the 5th inning. Entering the bottom of the 5th inning, the Bulldogs were down 3-2. Exiting the bottom of the 5th inning, which was the end of the game, the Bulldogs were down 11-2. Yes, Millersville scored 8 runs in the 5th inning. As I stated, the Bulldogs also lost the second game because it was a back-to-back game. They also lost the second game, with the final score being 4-8. But on a good note, Jayla Hill hit a home run that game, which might not be a good note, might be a good note to some people, but she hit a home run. That goes towards her stats, and that's all that matters. Like that one home run that she hit might help her earn the first spot on an all-conference team at the end of the year, whether she win or lose. So it don't matter to me. But anywho, they then went on to play Virginia Union and won that game 10-2. And guess who hit a home run that game? You said Jayla Hill? Well, you guessed it. That was her 5th home run of the season. She finished that game with 2 runs, 3 RBIs, and 1 home run. Trinity also had a good game with 2 runs and 3 RBI. And y'all know who I'm about to say next? If y'all been a fan of this show for a while, y'all should know who's coming. Lindsey George, man. Not an episode go by where I don't mention Lindsey George. Like she puts on the show every game or every other game. She threw 8 strikeouts that game. That's one short of tying her career high that she set in March 24th, which was she threw 9 strikeouts that game. I'm telling you, bro. She's on my list for most improved player this year. Her and Jayla Hill, my 2 most improved players. I reached out to Coach. He didn't email me back, but I reached out to him about them two, asking what caused them to make that big jump this season compared to last season. He didn't reach back, man. It's all cool. I'm used to it by now. Nobody ever reaches back out to me. Sometimes, but most people don't reach back out to me. But look, it is what it is. We keep on moving. I'll take my L and keep going. The second game was cut short due to it being dark outside, and they will resume on another day. But the score to that game before it got cut short was 8-8 in the bottom of the 5th inning. That was a good game. I was there. It was crazy. The environment felt good outside. It wasn't that dark to me, but I understand why they canceled it. Cause it was kind of hard to see. So I can't wait for that game to get picked back up. It was a neck and neck game. 8-8, bottom of the 5th inning. It can go any way. But they didn't say no date as of yet when it's getting picked back up. So I'll try to let you all know next time I'm on air if they do got a date by then. But other than that, they went on to play the other Virginia team, Virginia State. The Bulldogs won that game too, 9-1. And once and again, Jayla Hill had another good game. She had 3 hits and 2 RBIs. She had AA Pitcher of the Week, Akira Pullins, had a good game with 2 hits, 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 RBI. The Bulldogs also won the next game 6-1. And once and again, man, Lindsey George. She went 3 for 3 at the plate, had 2 runs, 2 RBIs, and a home run. It don't stop there. She also threw 7 strikeouts. So she threw 8 strikeouts 2 games ago and bounced back and threw 7 strikeouts. She a dog, man. She a dog. I'm not sure if professional softball has a draft or whatnot, but if they do, whoever draft her, whoever sign her, they lucky. They're lucky. So she a dog. The Bulldogs will be back in action this Wednesday, looking for revenge against Frostburg. For those of you that do not remember, these 2 teams played back in February. Frostburg won 6-7. So Bulldogs looking for a bounce back, trying to get their revenge debut. But speaking of record, like I stated earlier, this is the best record the Bulldogs have in their whole career, as they got 28 wins, passing their most recent high wins in 2009, which was 26. The Bulldogs still have the best conference record, as they're 11-0. Right behind them is Claflin at 10-1. Just in case you forgot, the Bulldogs handed them that 1 L. Yes, sir. The Bulldogs record is 28-11 with the 7.718 win percentage. Claflin is 24-9 with a .719 win percentage. The Bulldogs also have the chance to go undefeated against conference teams for the first time in franchise history, as they got 3 more conference games left this season. They got to finish that Virginia Union game that was tied 8-8 at the bottom of the 5th. Got canceled due to darkness, or postponed, shall I say. They got Shaw University on Saturday, and that's when the final game of the regular season, Elizabeth City State, on Sunday. Now, I believe those are going to be double headers. But like I said, they had a chance to go undefeated against conference for the first time in franchise history. Like in 2009, they went like 17-1. 2008, 16-1. They had some, so-and-so and 1, 20-1 records, and they never went undefeated against conference. So they got a chance to make history twice, as they make it one time with the most wins in the regular season so far, and a second time with the undefeated record against conference. I ain't gonna lie though, I think it's this year gonna be a rematch. Bowie State versus Claflin in the finals. I got the Bulldogs winning this season. I got the Bulldogs winning this time. Like I think they took that L personal and like went off this season. Last season they went like 25-20-1. So far this season, like I said, they are like 28-11, I believe. They had a jump way better record wise. Like they're like the Celtics a little bit. Like Celtics, after losing to the Warriors, they took that L personal and went crazy in the regular season. They won their first game in the playoffs. Did they? Yes, they did. They did. I think the Bulldogs will be the same way, taking that L in the finals personal, coming back next season as in this season, looking for revenge, and I think they're gonna get it. But like I said, it's gonna be a short episode sports wise, because not much went on. That's just only softball going on right now, really. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed today's episode of Bowie State Sports Talks, but stay tuned for the after show. So, after show, man. Next time y'all see me on air, I will have this internship secured, as I have an interview next Monday at 3 p.m. Switch to radio. You saying you about to leave it live and go to the radio? I assume. All right, that's cool. But like I said, I have an internship interview next Monday at 3 p.m. So hopefully I come back here later on that day and tell you guys I got the internship. It's an internship for CTV. It's a news station. So this summer, tune in to CTV. I'm gonna be on there giving y'all sports news, like I'm pretty much doing right now. Right? But it's gonna be like I'm gonna be on TV instead of radio. So I'm kind of worried, because that being on TV is way different than being on the radio. Because I went to the CTV summer camp when I was like in middle school, maybe early high school, and it's way different. to read off a teleprompter than on TV than being on the radio. But I can adjust to everything. I'm not scared of nothing. I'm down for the challenge. I'm ready. I heard my roommate get interviewed for an internship virtually like last Thursday maybe. So I'm ready for some of the questions. So I think I got that. I think I got that in my bag. And once I get the internship, hopefully I'm gonna get a car. This about to be a good summer, man. About to be a good summer. But speaking of news, here's the bad news. The cafe ice cream machine is back to working. Y'all might be like, why is that bad news? It's hot outside. You don't want no ice cream? I don't want ice cream. Like, look, I'm able to say no to Mountain Dew. I'm able to say no to apple juice. I'm able to say no to fruit punch. But milkshake or vanilla ice cream is where I draw the line. For those of you that don't know, I'm someone who's losing weight. And for those of you that also don't know, ice cream is not something good to have when you're trying to lose weight. So the ice cream machine chose the wrong time to come back to life. Because I can't say no to that. So every time I go to the cafeteria and it's working, I get a vanilla. I get a cup, put some ice cream in there, let it melt a little bit, and drink it like it's a milkshake. So I know you listen to that. So with that being said, do what you want with that information. Take advantage of it. Because that milkshake right now is taking advantage of me, making me gain some weight. That's why I said it's bad news. Because obviously ice cream is not good for weight, not good for your health. But look, I saw this post on Instagram the other day. It said, man offers Chick-fil-A worker $45K to quit her job on the spot. She declines. What would you do in her situation? Look at those. Can y'all hear me out there? Look at those high school kids. I think they can. But anywho, it said, what would you do in a situation? If I was in that situation, I'll take the money. No cap. And look, I would quote unquote quit, right? I'll make a scene. I throw my hat. I throw my name tag. Say, I'm never coming back to this store. I work at Arby's. Say, I'm never coming back to Arby's. We got the meats. Blah, 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 blah. I'll make a scene, right? Make a scene. That's when I would clock out and go home. When I get home, I'm a manager. So I would text the manager group chat. And I would say, hey, look, I'm not really quitting, right? So don't throw away my hat. Don't throw away my name tag. I'm coming back tomorrow. I come back the next day and only work like backline, only make sandwiches for like a month straight. So if the guy that gave me the money, or he's like an undercover person to come back to the store, see if I'm still there, he really won't see me on backline, right? So I'll take the $45K, and that's when I keep on working. My boss, she rock with me, so I think she'll let that slide. I think she'll let me come back the next day. You know what? I'm gonna ask her because I know she's not watching this live. So I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna send it to her and ask her because maybe she might be like, "Hey, it's either Arby's or that $45K. Ain't no both." I doubt she'll do that, but look, you never know. You never know nowadays, man. You never know. So I'm gonna send her this clip. What's good, J Part 20? I see you up in here. We'll be okay, cardio. Yeah, right after this, I'm gonna go edit this out. I'm gonna go edit this video, post it on YouTube and whatnot. Going to the gym and going to the track and field again with my good man Frank the Tank. So, yep. But that's what I'm talking about. The playoffs. Russell Westbrook. Oh my Jesus. That man. If you're a stat sheet watcher, you'll probably think Westbrook is the worst player ever. That man shot 3 for 18, had like 9 points. Terrible. But when I tell you that he is a dog at getting offensive rebounds, he is a dog. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi, if you ever see this, I'm not hating. Don't leave us. Stay. But Russell Westbrook won us that game yesterday. That man got, when Kawhi missed in the clutch, who got the board? Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Kept on giving us second chance points. But even if he didn't score off his rebound, he got the board. And we took time off the clock, right? Because when he get the rebound, the shot clock resets to 14 seconds. We take like 13 seconds off the clock. his rebounds really won us that game, and his block at the end on Devin Booker. That's when he made the smart IQ play to like bounce it off of Booker. Man, shout out to Westbrook. I'm not gonna lie, I criticized you a lot. I literally said, Westbrook might play good now in the regular season, but when playoff time come, the real Westbrook show, and he shut me up. Like I thought he was gonna do terrible, but he shut me up. 3 for 18 is terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like that didn't happen. Don't do that again, Westbrook. I need like 3 for 9. I'll take that. But 3 for 18 is crazy. I can shoot better than 3 for 18, and I haven't hoops since like 2018. But I respect the hustle. I love the hustle. Keep the hustle coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. What else happened? The Lakers, man. Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves. Oh my God, that's just like them boys went stupid. I know a Wizards fan with pissed watching Hachimura. Like he probably had a few games like that with the Wizards, but I know it's like, man, nah. If he had that game, like if he have another game like that back to back, like 2 great games back to back, Wizards fan they're gonna be crying. They're gonna cry. Like where's that at when you was with us? I feel that. That's how I feel with Christian McCaffrey. For those of you that don't know, I'm a Panthers fan. I feel like when Christian McCaffrey went to the 49ers, he played his best football ever. His best football ever. Like, where was that at with us? Where? But Hachimura and Austin Reeves, I think the guys also had like 19 points. He did good. But I'm gonna need LeBron and AD to pick it up. I understand LeBron 38 and AD should be the leader of the team, but they can't like sit back and let the role players score all the points for real. You know what I mean? Like I rather what if the role players having an off night and LeBron and AD not feeling it because that they got too much faith in the role players. So even though they won game 1, but LeBron and AD not having a great game to their standards, LeBron and AD still need to pick it up. Austin Reeves and D'Lo did great. D'Lo and Hachimura did great. I'm not hating, but LeBron and AD got to pick it up. They got to. And AD scared me. I'm a Clippers fan, but I don't wish injury on anybody. Jogger to John Morant, Tyler Hero, and Giannis in a minute. But when AD went down and said I can't feel my arm, that scared me, man. Because even though I'm a Clippers fan, I'm also a LeBron fan. So if Clippers get eliminated, I'm rooting for LeBron. So seeing AD go down scared me. I was like, AD went down. Yep, the Lakers losing. Lakers out in 4. But AD came back. He did his thing. So they're still alive. But John Morant, man, everybody always, including me, say he gonna get hurt by Joe. Like he gonna get hurt for him being so athletic, kind of like D Rose. And I think he went up he went up for a layup. 80 for the charge. John Morant was so high in the air. He tried to cut himself with his hand. And like he landed awkwardly and whatnot. He got up screaming and running straight to the locker room. Ran straight to the locker room. I always saw this comment. I saw the vision. This athleticism is going to get him hurt early. Now, fortunately, it's not a terrible injury like a Derrick Rose injury. Knocking on wood. I don't want that to happen to anybody, but still, John Morant needs to learn how to, Euro step. Don't always go for the body. Don't always go for a sweet looking contested layup. Try to avoid contact. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. This isn't football where you got to go for contact. Avoid the contact. Learn how to shoot jumpers. I'm giving him advice. He's in the Western Conference. He ain't worried about the Western Conference. My Clippers in the Western Conference. So with that being said, get better soon, y'all. No more advice. Anywho, Tyler Hero out for 4 to 3 weeks. That's basically the whole playoffs. So with that being said, yeah, the Heat gone. Even if Giannis is hurt for the rest of the first series, I don't think the Heat gonna win anyway. Even with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, I think Chris Middleton gonna get back to his normal self. He's gonna step it up because he's been slow this season. For those of y'all that don't know, he was struggling. I don't got his stats in front of me, but I know he was struggling. He isn't his normal self. But I think that with Giannis being out, he gonna step up big. But what's that shooter from Miami Heat, Duncan Robinson, the Tyler Hero being out, he not gonna step up big. I'm sorry, he not. So unless John Morant turns into 2020 NBA, unless Jimmy Butler turns into 2020 NBA Finals, the Heat winning, I think they got game 1. The Bucks ain't gonna allow that to happen. And knowing Giannis, he's gonna play through it. He don't care what the coaches say. Knicks and Cavaliers, man. I watched that game. Honestly, do not remember much about it. I remember Darius Garland, he struggled. That was like his first playoff game ever. Same thing with Evan Mobley. Struggled. First playoff game ever. What's his name? Brunson, right? Brunson for the Knicks. He stepped up big. I'm impressed by his performance. Not ready yet. They had a great season. I just don't think that. I don't know. I just got the Knicks in 5. Like I said, I don't remember much about the game. It happened on Saturday. Same thing with the Heat and Bucks game, right? It happened on Saturday too. Did they? No. Did it? Anywho, I just don't remember much about it. The 76ers and Nets, we all know the Sixers going to win that. No need to talk. The Celtics and Hawks, we all know the Celtics going to sweep that. No need to talk about that. The Kings and Warriors, man. Oh my God. Warriors could have, what I got to say about that game? I should start taking notes during the game instead of talking trying to remember. But I remember that Andrew Wiggins missed the open corner 3 in the corner to tie the game and win the game with a few seconds left. But I kind of give him a pass because he went through a lot of mental health stuff that don't remember. That was his first game back since February, so he kind of get a pass. But outside of that, I remember that after he missed the shot, Warriors faced it was Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Gary Payton the second, Gary Payton the third, whatever his name, the mitten. They wasted 4 or 5 seconds when the Kings got the rebound. They did not foul the Kings at all. So a Kings player threw it down court, and Draymond had the IQ to foul him. I feel like Steph Curry was just standing. They was just standing there after Steph Curry took the floater, right? No, that was the second one. But yeah, after Andrew Wiggins missed, the Warriors didn't foul. They didn't immediately foul. They was just standing there confused. Bro, y'all been in the playoffs how many years? Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. Y'all used to win the playoffs. Now y'all confused. But Draymond ended up fouling, even though it took 5 seconds off the clock because it took so long. And they had one more chance to win the game. And Steph Curry did a 1-foot floater in the 3-point line. He thought he was Victor. What's that kid name? That's gonna be the number 1 pick. Victor Wembanyama. He thought he was Victor. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Tried to do a floater, off of 1 foot from the 3-point line, and it missed. But I think this is going to be the series of the first round, to be honest, man. Kings and Warriors. I got the Warriors going. I got the Warriors at 6. I know everybody say this, but I think their experience is going to get them. Warriors got much more experience. Even though, like I said, that didn't show in the final seconds when they didn't foul, when they didn't immediately foul after Andrew Wiggins missed, they showed no experience right there. But we all know Warriors got way more experience than the Kings. So I got the Warriors in 6. Timberwolves and Nuggets. What is there to talk about? We all knew Nuggets was gonna sweep this game. They won by 75 yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, with all due respect, I didn't watch that game. I watched the first 5 minutes. That's where my favorite Twitch streamers, RDC Gaming. Y'all might know them as RDC World or Supreme Dreams _1 on Instagram and Twitter. They started streaming, so I turned that game off. Hey, my bad. If you're on the app, you're confused. I might have made some high schoolers that's taking a tour in here. You give them a little speech, a 5-minute speech about the radio, which is kind of crazy. I've been in the radio for 8, 9, 10, 11 Mondays. I'm still kind of new, but look, I'm down for the challenge.
I love you guys.
Yeah, I created I got a podcast exactly what I'm doing called Bowie State Sports Talks. I created it. I reached out to Julian, who's like the president of the Radio Fishing, I believe, and he said, "Cool, I'll be back." So every Monday I come in here, I interview coaches, interview players. I talk about the sports that's going on around campus. I know people that created like a wrestling team here. We didn't have no wrestling team. They created one more team. Well, I know they created a wrestling team that's about to get started soon. All you gotta do is speak up. If something if something is not here that y'all want to be here, speak up about it, and people go and get it done. Like I said, next time y'all see me next Monday, I will have this internship secured, as I got an internship for CTV News coming up on Monday. So I come here Monday later on, I will have the internship secured, and that will lead to me getting a car this summer. About to be lit. So tune into next Monday episode of Bowie State Sports Talks. Other than that, I've been your host, Jalen Sims, and I'm out. Thank y'all.